Crazy night of fights, huh?
Yeah, another big weekend of scraps
Fight
in the
night,
books.
fight or no, UFC Vegas 103. Did you notice that? How they do that? It's not even a fight night. It's like because it's in
But
the
yeah,
Apex. It's called UFC Vegas, and they have their own count now too. It's 103. UFC Vegas 103.
all right.
That's one thing I want to cover too, man. When is it time to get out of the Apex for these guys, man? Like, don't you think they actually deserve an actual, arena to fight in?
You know what though? The Apex would be a sick like birthday party.
I can't complain.
Like
If we got
if
to
you could rent
experience
it
it,
out for the boys, like
yeah,
that's not my budget.
for the fans, it's probably an amazing experience. But I'm just saying, like, as a fighter, man, you wait to make the big show for so long, and then Dana throws you in the Apex.
Yeah. Well, it's hard enough to get on the card these days though. For so many mouths to feed, it's like they probably got to take whatever. But yeah, it's got to be different. It's quiet. It's not like the big stage, so it might be actually less pressure for some of these guys. Especially some of these younger up and coming guys.
For
They might
sure.
just want to, it's not as nerve-wracking to get in the Apex maybe.
For sure.
They're not getting in there fucking thinking they're gonna shit themselves. They're just relax, another sparring session, you got your boy sitting over there and that's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would love to see some fights in there.
I imagine tickets there are super expensive.
Yeah, they do like a package deal. You're looking at like 3-4 grand.
Yeah. And for a card like that, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be an experience. I'd have to hit big. I'd have to like win in Vegas. Then I'd be like, all right, we're going to the Apex.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
as
let's
long as
get
it's
into
on
these
the
fights.
bare knuckle Friday.
Yeah, Bear, you want to start with that?
Yeah, it was the first thing, right? It feels
Okay.
like so much has happened since then.
Yep. What do we got? What do we got
It
with Bear?
wasn't well, yeah. What's really stood out was that Eric Dotson Van Vo fight.
Yep.
That was nuts.
Yeah, I was
That
still
was
at work
nuts.
when those fights were going on, but I caught a lot of it like the next day through highlights and but yeah, that's John Dodson's brother.
Yeah,
John
yeah.
Dodson's brother.
He had no quit in him, man. He got laid flat in the first round, and he just kept coming up.
Yeah.
I think he got
Anymore.
knocked down 5 times. Yeah, he got the win. Stopped him in the third round.
Yep.
That was probably the standout fight for me. Like that had to been fight of the night.
Mhm.
That
Yeah, a
had to
lot of
been.
people are saying that.
But even after that guy slapped him in the
Yeah,
face
that
off.
Jay is that Jay Jackson?
Yeah, Kyle McElroy, Jay Jackson cuffed him. Like I thought he was getting ready for slap.
Yeah,
Dana White might want to sign him up now.
but then Jay Jackson got that payback, man.
Yeah, it seems it happens a lot. You know, the fights I find like the matchmaking is usually pretty good, pretty even. But then when someone steps over the line, it's usually instant karma.
Yeah, he had a pretty gruesome cut on him too, McElroy.
Yeah, yeah, it was a good one. It's
Well,
disappointing
yeah,
to see.
our boy, man, the main event. He Rockstar.
Yeah,
That was upsetting.
yeah. Usmanov surprised me, man. His last fight too, like he came in clinch heavy. Like that's kind of what I expect for him this time, but he had a different approach for Keith, so he must have saw something in his tape
Yeah,
because yeah, the fight before that he came in heavy clinch, was landing shots, got the win. So I just figured he'd but being kind of like an MMA guy, that's how he was coming in.
and that was Usmanov's second fight, right?
This is he first fought Rivera, and he took a L to Rivera, and then
Usmanov fought Rivera.
yeah, his very first
Wow,
fight. His very first fight, yeah.
that was his third fight now.
Yeah. Yeah. So he
Hey.
surprised me. He surprised me. I thought Richardson be too much for him in there. But it was a good start to the weekend. It's nice to have some Friday night action.
Yeah, 100%. 100% bare knuckle, especially. What's the next bare knuckle? Do you know?
I don't even know. I think there's a string of fight nights.
Looks like March 21st is Tag against Anglecore in Philly again. It's a fight night.
Then on I was looking at this one actually, March 27th after that one. It's on a Thursday though.
In Hollywood, Florida. That's where
Yeah.
you went, right?
Yeah. I'd want to see that one too. A couple bangers on there. Davis and Palomino. Last
Yeah,
time I looked, they didn't really have a card for it. I seen that they put Howard Davis and Luis Palomino on there, and I
right.
was pretty excited for that. But now I see Leonardo Perdomo on there. He's fighting too, so that's gonna be exciting, man. That's
Yeah.
gonna be exciting.
Even this Britain Hart card.
Yeah, and then even after that, it says there's a fight night in Manchester too on the 29th. So there's a Thursday and then a Saturday. And then yeah, the Britain Hart and that's Dubai.
Yeah,
A 2 day card.
I see that. Yeah, yeah. And then Kai Stewart is on the other one, right?
Yeah, that's 1 day apart.
I'm a fan of Kai Stewart, man. Looking
Yeah,
forward to
I
that one.
like him too. Yeah, I like King Kai too. He's nice. And Britain Hart too. Dubai. I wish I could afford to go to the both of those.
Yeah,
It'd
yeah. Lots of
be a
exciting
hell of a
stuff.
weekend, man.
Lots of exciting stuff for BKFC for
Got
sure.
Italy too coming up. See, it's good. There was a little bit of a couple weeks off. Seemed like a long time, but now they're coming. They're coming with a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. Let's knuckle up. UFC too, man. I'm really bummed that Dan Hooker's out of that Gaethje fight.
Yeah, but you know what, man? We got a real competitor though, Rafael Fiziev. And
He
then
that first fight was fire too.
yeah, yeah. And you said Gaethje was an underdog in that one too, eh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. I'm pretty sure he was. Fizie's a tough customer, man. Like, I don't know. I can't, you can't count him out after like that first fight was razor close.
Yeah.
It was close, man.
And he's a little bit of a different fighter than Dan Hooker too. Dan Hooker, I feel like he's more of he'll brawl a little more than Fiziev. Fiziev is more of a technical striker, I believe,
Yeah.
Not to say Hooker isn't, but Hooker is
Yeah.
willing to really throw in there.
Here's a gamer though, man. That would have been a crazy fight. Yeah,
That with that one too. Hopefully he can bounce back and get a big fight again, because this was a huge fight for him, man.
yeah. Why? Oh, was his hand or something? Broke his hand?
Broke his hand. He said in sparring he punched the top of one of his sparring partners' heads.
Damn, man, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks, bro.
But that's coming up this week too, man. I'm just trying to get caught up on the countdown too. I love to watch the countdown the week before. And on Kalaya, bro, and Pereira, what do you think about that one?
Oh, can't go against Pereira, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll pay to see it. I'm betting Pereira until he loses.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, like
You think
Ankalaev
Ankalaev,
hasn't shown me enough. He's had some fights, but Pereira's putting people's lights out.
you think Ankalaev sticks to his words and strikes with him? Doesn't wrestle?
I don't think that's a good idea for him, but we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll
Yeah.
see if he wants to be out of there in the first round, maybe. But I don't know. Maybe Pereira will just take it lightly in the first. But if you want to stand there and strike with him, and that's your game plan,
Bro.
hopefully you know something I don't.
Yeah. Poatan, man, the only fighter I truly know with like a finishing move, bro. That famous left hook.
The left hook.
He just
Oh yeah,
flips you with that left hook, and it's game over.
you know it's coming, but you just can't stop it. You're gonna see it at one time or another, right?
That's what I'm saying. It's like literally like a wrestling finishing move. Like he has that. Once he clips you with that, you ain't. That's it.
Yeah. No, he's number one right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to beat him. Let's see what Ankalaev can do, man. But
I can't see it.
and I
I'll
think
play.
I
I'm
think it's
betting Ferrer all day on that one.
me too. I think it's Ramadan too, bro. So Magomadev Ankalaev is fasting and all that,
He's
right?
gonna be in a bad mood.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's bad when like you're already cutting weight and now you're like completely cutting out food and water too, you know?
Yeah, yeah. That's discipline.
Can't imagine. But yeah, who else is on that card that's really I know the co-main
I
is
think Bobby Green's on that card. I'm pretty sure. Always excited for that.
he's fighting Mauricio Ruffy, I think, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think so.
Another another fighting nerd.
Well, those guys are a problem, but
Those guys are taking over, bro.
yeah, all right. Revenge of the Nerds, baby.
Revenge of
Let's
the
go.
Nerds. Let me see. Who else we got on that card? Oh, we got Jalen Turner against
Yeah.
Nacio Bahamondes.
But yeah, Inicio.
Inicio, yes.
That's a step up for him, though. The Tarantula.
Bruno Ferrer, Armin Petrosian. Not a bad card overall.
Yeah, Joshua Van. I like him too.
Where is it? This is in Vegas too, eh? T-Mobile Arena.
Yeah. I wonder if we're gonna get another event at the Sphere, or if it was just like too much money, or it kind of took away from the event. But you know what? The fights were actually fire.
Yeah, honestly, I think like that should be a yearly event. Like for a special occasion, you go to the Sphere or you go to that other spot where the Clippers play.
Yeah, but the fighters showed up for it, man. Like that was a big event too.
Sphere? Yeah, who was that? Yeah, it was 306. That was the Sphere, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah, it was Sean O'Malley against Marab,
Wow,
the main event.
wow,
Valentina
Lomachenko.
Shevchenko.
Yeah,
Yeah. Ortega against Diego Lopez.
yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, let's get into last night's UFC fight card a little bit. That was a good fight card, man. It was
yeah.
let's
I
get
was I was fading in and out, but I did see some couple finishes.
yeah.
Sam Patterson.
Sam Patterson, man. Yeah, like my ticket was looking good all the way up until Barlow.
Bro, that was my first on my parlay. I needed that fight over 1.5 rounds, and no dice for me either.
Yeah, he made quick work of him, man.
Yeah, I had him. The next fight after that, I can't even remember what it was, over 1.5. That hit, and then I had Manel Cap.
Yeah, that's what I went with for most of my tickets too. I picked a lot of rounds for my tickets on this one because a lot of those fights were pretty hard to call,
Yeah,
and the odds weren't really the greatest on some of them.
it's not a bad bet, but it didn't pull through for me this time.
Yeah, Sam Patterson, man, good for him. Flawless performance by him.
Nice finish.
Didn't even get touched pretty much.
Yeah, no, that was good.
For me, the fight that really stood out was it might have been on the prelims. Oh, the Ricardo Ramos and the Chepe Mariscal fight was pretty good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah,
That was on
yeah,
the,
I did see that one too.
and then right after that one, you had Mario
Yeah,
Pinto.
yeah, I think he started kind of slow in the first, and then come second round, that was it. He was like shark in the water.
Yeah, he said it.
Bloody just put him out.
His coach was a little bit upset with him after the first round. They went to his corner, and his coach was giving it to him a little bit. But you got to give it to the kid, man. He's still young. He made his mistakes.
That was
He
a debut too, wasn't it?
yeah,
That
he
was his
came up.
first fight in the UFC.
Yeah, he made his mistakes. He adjusted, went back out there, got the KO. What else you want from him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna be a problem, man.
And it was a nice KO too, man. Austin Lane.
Heavyweight?
Yeah.
Yeah. They weren't the heaviest heavyweights either, right? They're coming in at like 250. So
Yeah. Still big boys though, man. They go down
for
big.
sure. Heavy hands for sure, but
Mm. Yeah,
yeah,
well,
he's gonna be fun.
The Hyder Emil and William Gomez fights a fight. I don't know if you've seen that.
I seen part of it. I didn't see it all, but I seen the end.
That was a bit of a war too. That like I didn't know which way it was gonna go, but Hyder kind of pulled it through at the end. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't catch all of that one. I was in and out. I'm not gonna
Actually,
lie.
the Nasrat and the Esteban fight,
Yeah.
that was another banger. You seen Nasrat's face at the end? It took a toll on him, man.
Yeah. He was an underdog in that one too, right? Esteban was a pretty heavy favorite, actually. I
Yeah,
was kind of surprised. I thought it'd be more even.
yeah,
I
me
knew
too.
Nazar was a gamer, but so there's good odds on that one.
Yeah,
That was a good pick.
yeah. I had another parlay going with just underdogs, and Nasrat pulled through for me. Cody Brundage pulled through. The one that didn't pull through, it went all the way till the end. Cop ended up winning that. So I had Asu guy to win, but
Yeah, what do you think about that, man? Do you think a lot of unanswered or unnoticed eye pokes going on in there, or what?
I mean, yeah, 100%. Let's be honest. You seen the clip I posted too. Like
Yeah.
there was 100% eye pokes in the end, but come on, Manel definitely dominated that fight though,
He
man.
did the
From
whole time,
the end,
start to finish, you know?
Yeah, like if it was more of a closer fight, then maybe, like of course eye poked like, but in the end, you got to blame the ref a little bit on that again. He
Yeah.
didn't catch it.
Who was that in there?
I want to say Beltron. I don't-
Oh yeah,
Was
I
it
think you're
Beltron?
right. Yeah, I remember the whiskers tucked. I remember the whiskers tucked now, yeah.
Yeah, so I
Keeps them
mean,
warm in the winter, you know?
bro, more than anything, I was really impressed with Manel's movement, his footwork, his level changes, his pressure, bro. Like we've all seen feints and level changes with other fighters, but the way Manel does it, man, is something to watch. Like he backs you up, he puts you on the back pedal, and he's giving you those level changes. So
Yeah.
you're caught
Well,
frozen. He had Asu frozen.
he knew he was up against a wrestler too, right? So that's why he's like wrestlers can't take you down when they're pedaling backwards.
Yeah.
So that was guaranteed part of his game plan.
He put that pressure on him right from the start, put him
Yeah.
on the back
Yeah.
foot.
He's nice too. Like he was coming in nice, but like he was floating
He,
across the ring. Nice
and
little
with
head movement, feint, quick, in and
yeah.
out. Yeah, he was landing that left.
Yeah, and what I think makes those level changes and the movement that much more special, bro, is that usually with the level changes, if you got a guy doing it a lot like Manel did, like that's another thing. Manel, like he
Yeah,
does it so frequent. Like in that first round, bro, he's probably went up and down like that, probably like 50 times.
for sure.
Azu didn't know what this guy was gonna do. And like he's basically threatening the takedown with those level changes, but he's not going to take you down. Manel will never take you down. He said himself, he's always going to strike with you unless you want to go to the ground, and he's equipped to handle that down there too. But that's why those level changes are even more special because he's not going to take you down, but it's still threatening to have you
Yeah.
backpedaling, seeing him going up and down, and then just as you're about to attack, he beats you to it.
And he's firing at all angles, right? Like he's not just one dimensional. Like he's throwing from these awkward angles during these level changes where the other guy, I don't even can't even remember his name now, but he was pretty much his head was on the line every time he was throwing where Cape like he
Yeah.
was moving so much that he was throwing from all different angles. He's like, yeah, Buddy couldn't get a read on him from start to finish. He was just getting worked. He
Man,
just
hats
getting
off.
it. He couldn't get a read, and like
No.
I can see why. I could see why. That
Yeah.
was a complex.
Yeah, he's a difficult task to beat, man. Like now that we got to truly witness it last night, I don't know what happened with the Micaiah fight before that. Like,
Yeah, I was so excited for that one too.
that was a weird one, but we truly got to see poetry in motion with Manel last night, man.
Yeah, oh,
Like,
yeah, that was a good. Yeah, that.
and no knock on Asu Amibayov. Asu Amibayov is only 31 years old. He was on a 17 fight win streak prior.
He's gonna be a problem for sure. But he's like I said, he couldn't get a read on him.
Yeah. What another risky fight for Manel to take on, though, man. 17 fight win streak. This kid hadn't been beaten since 2017.
Did you hear him now too? He's saying like he wants Pantoja. Thinks he deserves a title shot.
What else? What else? It's either Pantoja or Kara France, just because of their little exchange and the
yeah. Well, is that already set? Pantoja and Kai Kara?
I think it might be. I
don't know. If it is, then he might just have to wait to the winner of that. But he's definitely in the conversation.
My money is on Manel from here on.
Let's go.
I was super impressed with him last night, man.
Yeah. No, I love watching him fight, man. I love watching him get in there.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Good for him. Good outing.
Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad, man.
Oh yeah, we had Cody Brundage before that. Julian Marquez. Did you catch that at all? That was wild.
No, that one I was out for. I passed right out.
It was a quick 1-rounder, bro. Like, didn't last long at all. They started swinging right from the get-go, and it was pretty much the first one who...
It's hard to watch them back, too. You fall asleep for one, and you're like, oh, man. It's just, like, gone in the wind. You'll never see it. You gotta wait, like, months for the highlights.
At one point in that fight, they both clipped each other and both lost their mouthpiece at the same time. I think it was Mark Smith, the ref in that one. He picked them up, the mouthpieces, and by accident gave them both the wrong. Yeah, he switched them up on them. Yeah.
No way. That sounds like a practical joke. You're wrong for that one, Mark. Come on.
Yeah. Come on, man. I don't know if I'm
gonna wake up with a sore throat tonight now. Come on, Mark Smith. You better.
That's okay. It happened. I don't think
Cody popped it when they switched it. Did they know right away, or did they toss me in?
Yeah, well, I don't think they knew, but Dominic Cruz was the one that said it on the broadcast.
So they just tossed him in, and away they went.
Yeah, they had no idea. They just continued, and then Brundage literally like maybe 30 seconds after got the knockout.
Yo, I must say though, Dominic Cruz, his commentary on the main fight was. It was good. It was good, man. I was impressed.
Yeah.
Not to say he's a bad commentator or anything, but he was calling it nice.
For sure,
pointing out a lot on Manel Kape's movement and stuff.
Yeah, Dominic, man, I think they officially retired him last night.
Yeah, they did a little thing for him too. That was nice.
A little bit of a rip off too.
Well, hats off to you, Dom. Congrats.
For sure. Legend in the game, man.
Yeah.
That's another guy that was unbeatable for a long time.
Yeah, during that era, right? When he was a young Dominic Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was definitely a problem then.
He's the king of footwork.
He's playing, later on in his career, though, like once, just kind of looked like he was playing like Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah.
But early in his career, he was a problem. Like he was unbeatable.
100%. Hats off to him, man. Great mind of the sport too.
Yeah, definitely.
I love when he's on the broadcast.
Yeah, he's an ambassador.
Him and Bisping, man. I'm a big fan of both of their work.
For sure, man. They got some good personalities in there. But Bisping's one of the best for sure.
DC too, though, bro. I love DC. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, when you got DC, you got Rogan too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. But John Anik, though, man. That guy.
Yeah.
John Anik.
What did he say? Oh, it was howls, bro. He said he asked Dominic Cruz about was it Charles Johnson about his hair? He said, "You like his haircut?"
Yeah. That's what I said too. Charles Johnson, the first ever guy I've ever seen that has a fluffy mullet, bro.
Yeah, you know what? It's like it's almost like a modern day Hulk Hogan, you know? Like just like cleaned up a little bit more.
Yeah.
So let's go.
He had a good performance too, man.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That was a good fight. That was a good fight.
Yeah.
Good way to start it off.
I like Charles Johnson, bro. He doesn't get the
Yeah, he's
credit he
good.
deserves.
He's entertaining.
Yeah.
He's entertaining. He didn't get it done though, right? I think he took a decision loss on that one.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure, but he definitely came out swinging. Because his corner was even like, "Yo, you're down 2 rounds."
Oh, you know what? I think you're right.
Yeah, yeah. But that was a good fight. Like he
Oh yeah.
came out, gave it his all in the third. He probably needed a finish, but he responded. He responded. He came out swinging. He wasn't quitting on nothing.
Yeah. He's a fighter for sure.
Yeah, it was an entertaining start to the card for sure. And
Yeah.
then I didn't see any of the Tank Davis fight until till the next day, till today. Then I watched some of it back. I
Yeah.
get I
What's that?
was a draw.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And to be honest, bro, like there was some weird shit that happened in that too. Like, I don't know if you've seen any of the highlight or whatever, but he, in like, I don't even know what round it was, maybe like the fifth round, he got clipped with a shot, nothing too crazy. And then maybe like 3 seconds later, he like took a knee and turned his back and ran to his corner and asked him to wipe his face with a towel. And
Davis?
yeah, Davis, Tank Davis. And then like even the ref was super confused, like what was going on. Lamont Roach went back to his corner for a second, and then when like they took a second, Tank explained what had happened. I guess he like had his hair braided a day or two before, and all the juices in his hair were running into his eye and they were burning his eye. And he ran to
Yeah.
his corner, but he took a knee, right? So they didn't count that. They didn't count that as a knockdown, but everybody's saying that's an official knockdown, man. And like, so if it actually got counted as a knockdown, it wouldn't have been a draw. Lamont Roach was putting it on him, bro. Like he clipped him a few.
Yeah. No, I know. From what I saw, it was pretty even. But yeah, Roach was hitting him with big shots. Like you don't usually see Davis in there like that. It's usually not that. Yeah, they might have to run that one back.
Yeah, I think they have to. They have to run that back. I was listening to some of the interviews today from the post fight with Gervonta, and he was just saying how like he was being hard on himself really, and he blamed himself. He said he had like no idea what round it was in there. He was just like totally clueless in there of what round it was, and he thought he had more rounds, and he's like, I could have done more, and yeah, so I don't know.
That was a good fight, man. He's got nothing to be. Roach had a good night too. They
Yeah,
gotta
that was
just do it again.
Lamont Roach moved up in weight there too, man. You know, changed divisions for him too. So hats off to him. Hats off to Lamont. Everybody was counting him
Oh,
out.
let's see it again.
Let's see it again. Everybody
Time to
always
see it
counting
again.
out. That's why Tank's in a tough position because you're like you're on.
People just expect him to win.
Yeah, they expect you to go out there and
Can't like it's nothing, and like it's like he's going against world class competitors. It's
yeah,
no easy task even for him, right?
yeah. He looked good. Like he still looked good.
Yeah,
He's so fat.
he was still doing Tank Davis things.
Oh, man,
He
seeing
was
that
looking good.
fight too is incredible. Like just
Yeah,
seeing how
he's
fast.
nice, and that's it. That when you're that good, people are just like think you're gonna win. Like it's a no brainer.
Sometimes I really wonder, like, what it would be like to see one of those guys throw hands in the octagon. You know, like fuck all the takedowns and everything.
You have to get a matchup against Pereira or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Sean O'Malley
Even
against
then,
Tank in the UFC.
damn. Now we're cooking. Let's
Yeah,
go.
That would be, I mean, like, who else is gonna guarantee you a stand up there 100%? You know, you're gonna get kicked though. That's the thing. Like,
That,
can't be
yeah,
ready for that.
yeah. He might not want a part of that if he gets kicked a couple of times. He might be like, fuck this.
No,
Not paying me enough for this shit.
a lot of them don't. Once it comes to the kicks, they don't fuck with that.
Plus, man, Tank's making like a monster paycheck. I don't know if he's getting that in the UFC.
No, no, you're right about that. Yeah.
He's-
They announced our boys fight, Bosnian Menace.
Yeah, let's go soon too.
Yeah, bro, what's up with
Really
that?
soon, man.
Is that how one normally rolls? They just kind of just,
No, I
you
don't think so. I don't think so. But I was like, damn, quick time. Like they
I
must
wonder,
have been keeping that one a secret, or like maybe I don't know. Maybe did someone fall out, or
that I hope that's not the case. I hope he's not taking it on a short notice. But I mean,
I
whatever.
think either way, he's out there training, doing his thing. He's prepared. I would think, right?
Man, I'd love to have him.
Unless they knew and they just didn't announce it, but it's crazy. It's happening soon.
Yeah.
Good. I'm excited to see it. Might have to go to Shoeless for that one.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah. Man, I'd love to have him on the pod with us. Why it's gonna be hard to have him on before, but I mean after, at least to just break down the fight, and that'd be so cool, man.
We'll be watching. We'll be backing him on that one.
100%. Always backing him. 100%. Yeah. Soy, man. We gotta pay Soy a visit one of these days.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
Yeah.
When there's see the vibe in there, and
Yeah.
but yeah, man.
Yeah,
Excited for that one, bro. That's 2 weeks away. So
yeah. No, those are always a highlight. When you got one of those to look forward to, it's special, you know?
yeah.
The whole city's gonna be looking forward to that one.
I seen that they just announced a monster card as well that's coming up where Rodtang's highlighting it.
Yeah, who's that guy he's fighting? You see, he was training with DJ, Demetrius Johnson. That was kind of cool to see.
Oh,
and then
man.
they were kind of tripping online.
Nah,
Did you see that?
I think it's all friendly, you know?
No, I know, but did you see what he said?
Yeah,
Like,
something about getting the get back on him for the chokeout.
No, because he's like, I don't tap. He's like, Demetrius, he tap, and me, no.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
Johnson, yeah, you fell asleep
Go to
before you.
sleep. Yeah. Bro, Demetrius, bro. What a legend.
Yeah,
I love that guy. Legend.
yeah. He's officially retired though, eh?
Yeah, he doesn't want to come back, man. He's been in the game for so long, too. You know?
Yeah, he did it all too, man.
Bro, I enjoy his podcast a lot, too. He's a great mind of the game, too.
Yeah,
man.
he
And
is.
he's entertaining.
Yeah, he seems like a fun guy to be around.
He does. He does. Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine watching the fights with him. Fuck.
And
You probably learn so much.
well, the guy that Dennis is fighting, I don't know. I can try his name, but it's gonna be rough. It's Jao
Yeah.
Sawai. Jao Sawai. I'll go with that. He's out from Thailand. He's 23 years old, 5'5", 134 pounds.
Youngster.
He's on a 3-fight winning streak. Last fight, what's that?
He's definitely got to be have some hype behind him if he's stepping in there against Dennis.
Yeah, last fight he had, he won by KO January 1st. So that's not actually too far away, too. He's almost fighting 2 months after.
They could be active one, eh?
Yeah, seems like they're a lot more active than the UFC fighters, eh?
Yeah. Maybe UFC's just got so many new fighters coming in. Seems like every week you got new guys debuting.
Yeah. They got a big roster now, bro. It's hard to keep up. We're just so deep in the game. It's like, that's all I do is watch fights, man.
Yeah, I know. You know what though? UFC almost needs like 2 cards a week.
Yeah.
Different parts of the world just start going crazy.
Well, he's got the Contender Series on Tuesdays too, man.
That's true. That's true. I never catch that, but like I always plan to, and then I just never.
Man, to think of all the stars that came out of that, man. Sean O'Malley,
For sure. Yeah, there's been tons.
so many. I can't even. I just thought of Sean O'Malley, but
Even the Ultimate Fighter, like, is that
yeah,
still going?
yeah. DC and Chael are about to be
Oh yeah, yeah, I did see that. I did see that. They were talking about that.
that should be entertaining, man. Great minds
That's
in the sport
different.
too.
That's different. And you get a little piece of shale back, you know?
Yeah,
You get that shale shit talk coming back.
yeah.
Classic.
The
Legendary, really.
yeah. Chael, a legend of the game too. One of the most class trash talkers ever.
Oh
Like
yeah.
he'll
He's
just
hilarious.
he'll hit you with like a class burn, like
He doesn't give a fuck either. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm sauced up. So what?"
yeah, yeah. That's right. He wears it with pride.
But man, and the guys that he fought, like, man,
Yeah, yeah,
big names, real
yeah.
big
He
names.
doesn't have the best
All of
record,
them.
man, but he's always fought
If you
killers.
look at the guys he fought, man, like yeah,
Yeah, I've always loved Chael
he fought anybody,
for sure,
who's anybody. He got in there with them.
for sure. What else we got? Is that it? We covered 313. I think we covered everything. Huh?
Yeah, I think so, man. But yeah, fuck, I'm fired up for the 14th. That's for sure.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah, a little bit heartbroken on 330 or on the Gaethje, man.
yeah.
That takes away some of it for me.
It'll still be good. It'll still be a
Yeah,
banger
like
card.
we seen the physique already, right? Like that's a risky fight for Justin too. Get back in them and give him another shot at it too. Like you're a gamer.
Yeah.
Like it was razor close. Let's do it again. Fuck it.
Well, they said they asked a few guys too, like Saruki and Charles Oliveira, but most of those guys were just
They didn't want to take short notice.
not short notice, and like they're just
Yeah, Sarukian. I'm surprised, man. Let's give him a chance to redeem himself because I think he's on the shit list.
yeah. I don't think they're too happy with him.
No, I was disappointed too, man. I
Yeah,
thought,
like the night before, man.
like, shout out to fucking Moicano though, Money Moicano stepping up.
That's who Nasrat called out last night.
But yeah,
Yeah,
damn,
that would be a good one.
yeah, let's
And
go.
I'll watch that.
That's a good call out, man.
Yeah,
That's it.
Renato need money, man.
Let's go.
Oh,
You need to give it to him.
let's
He
go.
needs to fight like it's ONE FC, baby, every 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Keep the lights on.
yeah. No kidding. I like Renato, man.
Yeah, he's sick.
They got their own podcast too, him and Gilbert Burns. And funniest thing, Gilbert Burns was saying how like because Renato's so outspoken, he likes to talk shit about everybody, right? And like
Yeah,
it's like, man, it's starting to ruin my relationships. Like I'm trying to get guys on the podcast, but now they don't want to come on because Renato's like they seen a clip of Renato just talking shit about him. It's like,
what's his name? Rojas Jr. too. Did you see
who?
what
Oh yeah.
man, he was roasting him.
Renato. Oh yeah, when he. Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
did see that. We called him
he
the
was
ugliest
roasting him.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jeez.
Fuck, man.
Moicano. Entertaining though. Must see TV.
Yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah. Hell yeah. He loves the Bitcoin too.
Let's go.